New life begins. Christ set you free. Chains are broken, hearts redeemed in His mercy. We are made whole. Christ set you free. New beginnings now we see. Living water, overflow our soul. No more sorrow, no more shame.
Hello.
Hi, this is CP.
Yes, my friend. Can you mute YouTube, please?
Yeah, I just shut it.
All right.
Yeah, hi. How are you? All right?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I just like to have a conversation with you.
Sure.
Look, I'm just a layman, so maybe you take it easy on me. First time I'm calling on Skype.
All right.
My name is Abbas.
Welcome,
I've been
Abbas.
watching your videos for the last couple of weeks. I heard your name before.
Mm.
People mention about you,
Mm-hmm.
and to be honest, I find a bit of hypocrisy in you.
Okay.
And I find a bit of you lie time and again.
Okay.
So I just want,
Is hypocrisy against Islam, my friend?
is it hypocrisy against Islam?
Yes.
Hypocrisy is of course is not allowed in Islam. It
It's not
shouldn't be
allowed.
right thing.
Oh,
It's not a right thing.
Okay. Well, I want you to read for me first here that your God Allah is teaching you that you should be a hypocrite in order to be a Muslim. This is a chapter 3, verse number 28, and this is the interpretation. Your name is Abbas, right?
Abbas, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to show you the interpretation of Ibn Abbas because you are Abbas. That's wonderful. I mean,
You know what, CP, I wanted to make a point first.
my
because
friend.
like
Okay, this is
I
the
think
point.
we're
No,
gonna
you made
carry
a
on.
point already. You said I am a hypocrite. Look at this. Your God,
Yeah, but I'm
your
gonna
God,
establish
your
why I
God,
said
your
that.
God saying you cannot take Christians and friends as Jews unless you lie to them, speak to them as if they are friends, but you don't mean so. But your heart hate them and dislike this. Is that does it say that in
Are
front of
you
your eyes?
reading verse 28? You're reading verse 28.
Chapter
Yeah?
3, verse number 28. Yes, the mic is yours, and this is Ibn
Yeah, sure.
Abbas, and you are his son. Your name is Abbas. Does it say there that
No,
every
I'm
Muslim?
not. I'm a father of. Well, my son is Ibn Abbas. To be honest.
Okay, no problem. Okay, Mr. Abbas. So now
No
listen.
problem.
Does it say that a Muslim is allowed to be a hypocrite and he is a liar and he can say to me, you are my friend, but in his heart he is dislike this and he hate me, and he is not allowed even to take a Christian and Jews as a friend? Does it say that?
With respect, I can't just take your interpretation. I have to read the verse. Is that all right with you?
No problem. Read the verse and read the interpretation.
Okay. I'm reading a Maududi translation. Is that all right with you?
Read whatever you want.
Yeah, okay. Because I'm not an Arabic speaking person. I'm from Pakistan. So, okay. The believers may
I'm
not.
from India too. Go ahead.
Are you? No, you're not. You're an Arab.
Well, Zakir Naik is okay.
Zakir, yeah. Well, next one. The believers may not take the unbelievers for their allies in preference to those who believe. So it's talking about the preference. It's not period that you can't take them. Meaning preference. Meaning you take Muslims. Preference is the Muslims, not the unbelievers. So it's not talking about you can't take any.
Interpretation.
Sorry?
Please. Interpretation.
Sorry, it's not interpretation. It's talking about. I'm reading the
My
translation.
friend, okay, what is the meaning of this? I don't understand. So give me interpretation. What interpretation we should
But
do?
interpretation is this: if you have a choice, Muslim on one side and non-Muslim on one side, you take Muslim as your friend first.
Okay, but
if you have no choice, of course, then of course you can take them as a friend as well. Because if you read Surah Mumtahana, chapter verse 8 and 9, shall I read it if you don't mind?
Go ahead, no problem.
Yeah, chapter I think 60, verse 8 and 9, which clearly tells you you can be friend with them. It's only 3 kind of people you can't be friend with. If you, I'll read it, verse 8 and verse 9.
Doesn't say that, my friend. That verse. Read it for me so we can love.
Can I read it for you?
Sure.
Is it all right with you?
This is Al-Mumtahina chapter what?
Mumtahana. Yeah, chapter 60, verse 8 and 9. I'm going to read it.
Okay.
Allah does not forbid that you be kind and just to those who did not fight against you on account of religion, nor drove you out of your homes. Surely Allah loves those who are equitable. Now verse 9 says, Allah only forbids you to be friends with those who have fought against you on account of your religion and who have driven you out of your homes and have abated in your expulsion. Can I explain what it means? I'm sure you
Go ahead,
are
go
much
ahead,
more
go ahead,
clever than me,
go
but
ahead, go ahead.
let me give it a go. What it's saying is only three kind of people you can't be friends with. Those who hate you for your religion, actually fight you for your religion, and those who expel you out of your homes, and those who help people to expel you out of your homes. Apart from that, it's allowed to they can be your friends. What do you
And
say
this is
about that?
according to what interpretation, my friend?
No, I read to direct commentary. I read of Maududi's commentary. You can take any you can commentary, the translation. You can take any translation out. That's not a problem. You can take Yusuf Ali,
Well,
Pictor,
first
whatever.
of all, the Quran in chapter 5, verse number 51 says it clearly that Muslims cannot take Christians and Jews as a friend. Is that correct?
With respect, again, I'm going to go to the verse, but I think what it says, Awliya. Awliya means your protectors. That it's not friends, it's talking about protectors
No,
there. If I'm not wrong, let me.
Awliya mean friends and protectors. Let me ask you, what about chapter 9, verse 23?
Chapter 9, verse 23. We can go to that. Look, you probably be half as the Quran, maybe I'm not. Yeah. So I'm just going to go read what it says. 9:23. You are a bit too fast for me, but here you are. Okay. 9:23. It says, believers, do not take your fathers and your brothers for your allies if they choose unbelief in preference to belief. Whosoever of you takes them as allies, again the word is I believe, what word is used here? It's not Awliya.
Okay,
It's
so
Awliya again. It's
okay,
again Awliya.
my friend, you cannot take even your father as a friend.
Protector.
Okay,
Awliya.
what does that mean?
Awliya, protector. If they choose unbelief instead of belief,
what does that
then
mean?
you should not take them as your protectors. Of course not. we know in Islam
my
that
friend,
people
my friend,
fought
okay,
against their
what
fathers.
it does mean you cannot take them as a protectors? If somebody want to protect you, what does that mean? He's your enemy, correct? If somebody
No.
if somebody want to protect you, what is the problem? What is the problem?
Not necessarily.
Don't
necessarily
tell
take
me
your enemy.
don't tell me necessarily. Don't tell me. I'm asking you, please. What is the problem if I want to protect you? Are you against to be protected?
Because if I know that you are not a Muslim and you have actually basically this verse telling you if your parents have changed their religion into unbelief, meaning they definitely have enmity towards Islam. So if they have enmity towards Islam, then why you want to go into their protection? You can't completely trust them. They might take you away from your faith.
Why they cannot? Okay. Hold on. You see, first of all, you are choosing for me a false translation, because your prophet, he said in chapter 9, verse number 29, fight those who don't believe in Allah and the last days from the Christian and the Jews until you kill them or they pay the jizya. Is that correct?
You make it so easy for me.
Okay.
I'm sorry to say that you make it so easy for me. This verse,
that's wonderful.
You know, they say there's a half truth is more dangerous than a lie. You agree?
Show me the lie. Okay, go ahead.
Because you didn't finish the verse.
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
It says that those who do not believe in Allah and the last day, even though they were given the scriptures, and who do not hold as unlawful that which Allah and His Messenger have declared to be unlawful, and who do not follow the true religion, fight against them. And the very crucial point is until they pay jizya out of their hand and utterly subdued. So your point was, can you build your point? What you trying to say to verse chapter 9 verse 29?
Thank you very much. You're a prophet. He is a gang member. Either you convert to Islam and we kill you, or you pay me and I will let you stay alive, but you will be like a dog in my town. Yes or no?
I don't agree with what you just said, actually.
Okay, here we go. Let us read the interpretation then. Is that fine?
No, why are you going to interpretation when the
because
verse is so clear?
Are you the scholar who is against the scholars, or what? Are you like the highest scholars in Islam? I showed you the cousin of your prophet Ibn Abbas, you don't like his interpretation. He said you can lie and you can be a hypocrite and you can say to you, I like you, but I hate you in my heart. As long as you do that, you are a Muslim. If you take them really for as a Muslim, you are one of them. Isn't it the Quran says that those who take them as a friends are one of them?
I respect what you're saying, but
I don't
saying
want you
that
to
if-
respect. I don't want you to respect. I don't want you to
No,
respect.
no.
I want you.
respect
I
you.
want you to
No,
be
actually,
honest
I
for
don't. But
once.
to be honest, I don't respect you. It's true. I don't
My
respect
friend,
you
my friend, my friend,
because I think you're spreading a lot of
my
mischief.
friend,
Of
my
course, I don't
friend. You have
respect
to
you.
prove me wrong. You have to get me busted. Show me the interpretation saying I am wrong.
I was going to show you. I was going to show you your hypocrisy. You never gave me a chance.
Okay, here, go here. Show me.
Can I? Thank you very much.
Go ahead.
So since I was watching your videos for the last couple of weeks,
Mm.
I heard you said you're going to make videos against hijab to expose him. Is that true?
I did already made one.
Yes, yes. Now, this is your hypocrisy. Why I say this?
Mm.
You had a debate with Akil Onku, you remember last year?
Mm.
And you said to him,
Mm.
if I'm sure you're going to make 100 videos to explain what happened in this debate.
Mm.
Yes?
Mm.
But if you win this debate, you will never make any video.
Okay.
Isn't that you telling him if he's going to do that, that's wrong thing, but you are going to do against hijab? Is that not hypocrisy?
See how stupid you are? I'm not the one who debate hijab.
He's talking about the video, he's talking about exposing
It doesn't matter.
somebody.
I am not the one who debated hijab, so I am getting hijab busted. Hijab, he is
But-
taking advantage. Hold on, shut up. Hijab is taking advantage of
That's very
David.
kind of you.
Isn't it Hijab is the one who said to him, today I'm going to give you free listen in Arabic? So Hijab is taking advantage of David Wood that he do not know Arabic. So I decided to get him busted, and I did.
No, but if it,
No,
listen,
no, no, no,
so-
no, 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 no. And Hijab, he said that Allah he don't pray to, he pray for. Do you agree with him?
you're changing the argument.
I'm not changing the argument. I'm getting him busted.
I
And now
Well,
you don't
can
dare
get me
and
busted
now
in
you
your
look
own
look
mind.
look.
It's
No,
your
it's
own mind
obvious,
thinking you're
it's
busting
obvious,
people.
it's
Are you
obvious,
really?
it's obvious that you don't agree with hijab. Otherwise, you would say I agree. Do you agree with hijab when he said Allah he pray for but not to?
You are changing the argument.
We are not changing the argument. You see,
I'm showing you
Abdul,
your
Abdul,
hypocrisy.
I don't have time
Let's
for stupid
establish
talk.
that.
Listen, listen. I am
my
not
name
the
is
I am
Abbas.
not the
You
one
told
who
me my name
debated
is Abdul.
hijab, you donkey. I have his name here. I challenge him to call me every day. The coward he is hiding. Don't you see?
Who?
Hijab.
Oh, listen. Maybe I can't speak for him. I know you have your minions.
Just shut up. We have no time for liars. This is the interpretation in front of us. The Muslims, they have to fight the Christians, either they die or they pay, and they have to be subdued, humiliated. Read carefully with me. Don't call me, hold on. I want to show the reference and we go back. And your hijab is a little girl. When he left the debate, somebody asked him, do you dare to debate a Christian prince? He said yes. In less than 24 hours, he made a video again, says, I will not debate a Christian prince because he's a potato. I am here every day. Who is stopping hijab to call me and get me busted? When you say to me that if you make videos about a debate, that's mean you lost the debate, that is stupid of you, because I am not part of the debate. I was not debating hijab. I'm refuting his lies about the Arabic and about the Hebrew. And it is a comedy. Go watch them, you would die laughing. And yesterday, an Arab teacher, Muslim, he's doing dawah. He made a video. I use his video to get hijab busted and the Arab teacher busted too. So when I make videos about Muslims getting them busted, it doesn't mean we lost the debate, my friend. Hijab was debate with David Wood was priceless. It's the best thing happened for the last 6 months. This is why it get me excited. I was so happy to have it, because now I have tons of reference against hijab. This is why he will not dare to call me. Hey Isa, how are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good.
Okay, do you agree with your friend when he said that the Quran does not forbid Muslims from taking Christians and Jews as a friends?
Yes, that's true.
So it's forbidden or not?
Yeah, it's forbidden.
Okay, why he was lying then?
Well,
Because he was saying
maybe
I am lying, and the Quran allowed them to take us as a friends.
I mean you're allowed to, if you mean by friend, if it means to be cordial towards them and honest in dealing with them, then that's fine. You have to understand the word. It
No,
means
no,
in
no.
Arabic.
He said we can take a friend. We are talking about the word friend, as simple as that. Can we take somebody as a friend? No, you said no. Already you answer.
That's what the Quran says.
Okay, so why he was lying, saying this is not true? All what I said to him, you cannot take a Christian and Jews as a friend. He accused me to be a liar, and now you confirm that I was telling the truth, and he is the liar. Let me ask you a
No,
question.
you have,
Let me ask you a
difference.
question. Why in chapter 5 verse 14 Allah he want to spread hate and enmity between the Christians?
What does it say?
It says that Allah will spread hate and enmity between the Christians. Why? I mean, what is the benefit that will do for mankind if I spread hate between you Muslims? I mean, what that will do?
First,
Huh?
okay, so what you have to understand is the Quran is the revelation from Allah. It can't be questioned. If you don't understand it, then this is the definition of disbelief, because the disbelievers, for example, if I bring an atheist, he won't agree with the Bible, New Testament. That doesn't make him right, but he doesn't agree with it.
This
So
is another question. This is another question. Why Allah want to spread hate between the Christian? What is the benefit will do that to Allah?
that's not what the ayat says.
That's what the ayah says in front of me. Read it.
I'm driving right now. Read it for me.
Okay, my friend, why you are driving and calling me? Calling me when you are not driving. This is not an excuse. We have another Muslim trying to call. Let us see this one. Hello? Yes,
Yeah,
Mr.
it's not about the Muslim, it's the same guy. But I don't know why you're scared about it.
Okay, does it say in chapter 5 verse 14 that Allah will spread hate and enmity?
No, just when you remember what I said that time? You saw I'm talking about the thing that you're telling penis or something like that. I'm trying you to giving you the
Okay,
actual
does it
meaning
say
about it,
penis or not?
but you're not believing me. So that's
I
why.
don't believe you because even the Muslims agree with me.
What can you give me the proof about that, please?
Here we
I'm
go.
telling you.
Okay, here we
Okay,
go.
the proof,
Okay.
I'm telling
I give you the proof in front of you. This is your Muslim website. I mean, what the proof you want me more than me? This is this is your Muslim translation. Is that Muslim translation or this is Hindu translation?
I'm telling you the meaning of the sentence.
My friend,
the meaning of
they are translating the meaning of the sentence, not only the meaning of the word. Are they saying there, we came to Arafat and our male organs dripping with semen? Does it say that or no?
means that it means just actually understand the main the meaning here of the Arafat, that it's a holy place, okay, the place that you should get respecting in it.
So Arafat
you
is a holy place, and people they are coming to Arafat,
Yeah.
and the guy he point his finger at his penis. Did he point his finger at his penis there?
Just please, can you just listen to me?
It says
Can I
there.
finish
It says there that the guy he even point his finger at his penis. Does it say that?
what?
In the hadith it says that the guy he pointed his hand at his penis. He mentioned that we go to Arafat and our penis is dripping sperm, and not only that, he confirmed where it is talking about. He point his hand at his penis.
No, I'm telling you, just listen to me.
Yeah, just go. Why I won't listen to you? It says in front of me. This is your Muslim website. Listen to me. Listen to me. Brother, listen to me. Brother, listen to me. Why I won't listen to you? You're a liar. Everything you said to me is a lie. Don't call me. Don't force me to block you. That's it. I'm done with you. I will block you if you continue just calling, just being a kid. I have no place. I have no place for kids. No place for kids. Sorry. We have a standard. I can take you as a kid for first time, second time. The same I take Aqil. Hello?
Yeah, I was talking to you about 20 minutes ago. We just end my call.
Okay, what do you
And
want
I
to talk
know
about?
the reason why.
Okay, what do you want? What do you want to say?
No, I was just trying to expose you. You don't like me to expose you?
That's very tough, man. Go ahead. I'm listening.
No, because I first of all I show you your hypocrisy. Now I'm going to show you your lie. Is that all right with you?
Where the hypocrisy?
Well, I told you that you told Akil and Q not to do that, but you done against hijab. You accept.
Let's go, stupid. Stupid. I did not do it against hijab. I expose all Muslims. I make videos about them, and I did not debate them. Don't call me. Don't call me. I have no time for kids. I did not debate hijab to make tons videos about it. I'm not the one who debated hijab. I'm getting him busted because he is saying to David Wood, you don't speak Arabic. I speak Arabic. That's why I did my videos.
Okay, Christian Prince, you see the Sunnah I sent to you. The last Hajj, they stopped to go naked in the Kaaba.
Hmm.
In the last, it says, not before. The last
yeah, I
Muhammad
know,
Hajj.
my friend. You do not need to send me anything. I mean, like, I want just a Muslim to get excited and challenge me more, and then we can show them more.
Yeah, but they are so ignorant. They don't even believe their books.
My friend, let me teach you something.
Okay.
I don't play cards, but when you do speak to Muslims, it's like playing cards. You don't show all your cards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the second you show them, then they will give you no answer. Yeah, make them excited. Where it says that you are a liar, blah blah blah, and then make yourself like you are looking and you do not know where. Just for fun, It's like a cat and a rat, you know. So let them get excited. Don't tell them what you know. Don't tell them what you have. You see, the Muslims people, they are listening to me for more than 15 years. Until now, they do not know what I know, because me myself, I do not know what I know. Because always I remember something I did not remember before. Nobody can predict what I know. They can predict what David Wood he know, because you know he said it already, but not me.
But you know they fight with people who don't know Arabic, but you are scary for them.
Yeah, but even now, did you see how many of them they said to me, you do not know Arabic, so it's wrong? They thought I do not know Arabic, right? Even me. Yeah. So they play this game with everybody, but you have to play them. You have to give them some food. You know, it's like you have a donkey. You have to put the carrot in the front of him so he will walk. Otherwise, he will not go walk. So when you debate with them, you have to make them feel that there is something they can produce, and they can until they find themselves inside the swamp and they cannot get out. Muslims are not honest. Debating Muslims is not like debating somebody is an atheist or Hindu or Buddha. You are debating someone, he practiced lying. Even the guy who called me an hours ago, he said he believed that Abraham was deceiving people, saying I believe in the moon, but you don't believe in the moon. He was saying I believe in the sun. Yeah.
You know, in Europe they call anti-Islamic. If you say something against them, they say anti-Islam.
Who cares? I am anti-Islam. So what? I am anti-Islam. I say it now, tomorrow, the day after, the next year. I am anti-Islam. This is the ugly cult. It says it clear. They killed the Christian and the Jews. Anyone who support Islam,
they call us racist if we
my friend.
like
I am an Arab. I am an Arab. I don't hate a race. This is not about a race. This is stupid. Let them say whatever they want to say. Let them say whatever they want to say. Who care?
And Islam is not a race, it's a religion.
Yes, but who care what they say? I mean, stupid people, they say many things. Who care?
Yeah.
If I wanna stop doing something because people they say, well, then I will find myself at the end of the day naked, because there's some people they are happy, they like you to be happy. So what I would do, I will be happy like them just to make them happy. There's some people like to be gay. What does that mean? I'll go and be a gay? Oh, I mean, people, people are mad. They can go and think whatever they want. It's a free land. But you cannot force me to believe in evil to be good. I will never do that. This is an evil religion. A religion
And
says that
they say it's
the hypocrite in Europe, they say that if you are a person who support Hitler, we will arrest you. Correct?
yeah.
Okay. Why don't they don't ban Islam? Isn't it Muhammad? He said that time will come, and if a Jew, the Muslim will kill all the Jews, and if a Jew hide behind a rock or a stone, the stone itself will say, "There's a Jew behind me, come and kill him."
And even the black stone gonna get mouth and talk.
No, this is not the question. It says that Muhammad, he's saying he wanna kill all the Jews. How come you say that you are forbidding the Nazi or the fascist because they want to kill the Jews, but you don't forbid Islam? Read what Muhammad said. This is Sahih Muslim. This is very authentic. Look what he said about killing the Jews, slaughtering the Jews, not slaughtering a Jew, all the Jews. The last hour would not come unless Muslims fight against the Jews. Fight against who? The Jews. It is a group of people just because of the religion, not because of a country. And the Muslims would kill them until a Jew would hide themselves behind a stone or a tree, and the stone or a tree would say, Muslim or servant of Allah, there's a Jew behind me, come and kill him. Shouldn't we ban?
And they call
this cult?
Isa their prophet, but they insult him all the time.
Don't change topic, my friend. Focus with me. Try to focus with me in the topic.
Sorry.
Try to focus. You see, here we see that Muhammad is more fascist and more Nazi than Hitler.
Yeah.
If they are against killing the Jews, and they are making a law says anyone who teach hate against the Jews should be banned, should be jailed, should be forbidden. Anyone support Hitler should be forbidden because he killed the Jews. Why they allowed Islam in Europe? Because they are donkeys, and we are here to expose them. Is that the teaching of Muhammad, or this is the teaching of the Hindus? Is that the teaching of the Prophet? Are they going to say to me that this is not a true Islam? This is Muhammad talking.
And the funny thing, they call ISIS Jewish.
Yeah, they are made by Israel, right? Yeah.
IDF, and I don't know. They are so funny.
Yeah. Anyway, my friend, thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is the stupidity we see around us. As you see, this is a very filthy cult, teaching hate, teaching crimes and violence. This is a religion should be banned. Imagine if I am the one saying that. Imagine if I make a video right now and say that Jews should be killed. My YouTube will be taken down. My page will be taken down. My Facebook will be taken down, and then it will take me to court. But Muhammad says that the Muslims believe in that. They follow their practice, no problem. Yes, my friend, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me fine?
Yes, I hear you. Go ahead.
I've been listening to you for like a few days, and yesterday there was a stream about the heaven and the paradise for the Muslims, and I had a question about it.
All right.
It was mentioned that you were talking about a verse, and it says the prophet added, I was raised to the low tree and saw 4 rivers, 2 of which were coming out and 2 going in. Those who were coming out were the Nile and the Euphrates. My question is, like, are they actually talking about the Nile, or like they're mentioning a river in paradise itself?
Well, Muhammad, he claimed that those rivers are the rivers we have right now, the Euphrates and the Nile River. the spring of water is from paradise. This is where they are coming from. Are you getting about the point?
I get the point, but like it's confusing because
Well, Muhammad
they don't believe that the Muslims don't believe heaven is on earth, right?
Well, you see, there is no proof that the heaven they are talking about is not connected to earth, because Muhammad, when he went to the seventh heaven, he went in the top of a donkey, and nowhere the donkey says that it have wings. How the donkey went there? How the donkey took Muhammad to heaven? There's no answer.
So therefore, the Muslims believe, or they should believe, that the paradise is on earth.
You see, what the Muslims believe, based on Muhammad teaching, that heaven, it have a road, will go up. It is up, but it has a road, and that road will lead you to heaven.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is up in heaven or in the sky, but there's a road, and that road, this is why he went with a donkey which is very fast, and then he came back. And the donkey, you know, like we say, it must have a wings, but in fact the hadith does not mention any wings about this donkey, does not mention any description of wings. It is just a donkey. Actually, it's not even a donkey, it's between a mule and between a horse and a donkey, which means it's like a mule, you know. So obviously Muhammad, he is talking about going to heaven in a land road, not in a flying way. If you you know, if you go to the Quran, chapter 23, verse number 17, it says, وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا فَوْقُمْ سَبْعُ طَرَائِقَ. If we go and read the translation, let us see. I don't know if you can see the screen with me.
Yeah, I'm watching.
And we have made above you 7 tracts. What tracts mean in English? Do you know what tracts mean?
No.
Okay, let me see in Google, just so we can get a close meaning for the translation. Area, extent, large one, body, nerve, fiber. There's many meaning for this thing. Let us see. Zone, etc. But this word in Arabic is coming from the word Tariq. Tariq in Arabic is a road. There are 7 heavens, there are 7 heavens, and there is 7 roads. If we go into the interpretation, let us see what the interpretation is saying about that. Maybe we can get a better meaning, because the Muslims themselves, they are confused about what the Quran says. Chapter 23, verse number 17. We go here. Okay. Here he is saying there are 7 heavens, but if you look at the story, the one you mentioned to me, you will see that the 7 heavens, they have 7 gates, right? And they have doors, correct? Okay.
Those are I saw it yesterday as well.
Okay, those are 7 gates and 7 real physical doors. That means those gates are physical, and there's a real land there. And he
so
mentioned
they're not like
they are not sky
and walking in like paradise. They're talking about gates.
They are not a sky. They are sky. What is confirming to us, even Muhammad, he mentioned there's a river. If you remember the hadith we mentioned yesterday, there's river. The mud of the river is a must. So it is a physical place.
Yes.
It's not really heaven as much. It's a garden. You know what I mean?
But the Muslims will say this is not physical. They'll make an excuse that they are actually in actual heaven.
No, they cannot say that, because it says there's versions, there's boys, there's houses, there's a palace made of rubies. You know, they cannot say that. No Muslim can.
So therefore, if I have a Muslim friend and I'll ask him, do you believe that paradise is on earth? and they will say no.
No, the paradise is not in earth, but it's connected obviously to earth. Otherwise, how Muhammad? I change any Muslim now. We are listening, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to look for, like an answer.
You see, if you ask the Muslims, like when we go in the Quran, you will see in the chapter of Al-Fatiha, it says there's a bridge. There's a bridge. It's called As-Sirat al-Mustaqim. As-Sirat, all right, if you go here, chapter 1, verse number 6, it says, Ihdina as-Sirat al-Mustaqim, Sirat al-Ladina an'amta alayhim ghayr al-maghdubi ad-dallin. If we go and see what the Sirat, you will find that the Muslim believe that in the judgment day, there is going to be a bridge, and that bridge is going to pass from the earth into heaven. Okay, how you can pass from earth to heaven by a bridge? You know what I mean?
It's so weird.
In order to say there's a bridge, it means they have to be close to each other, or what is between us is just we put like a ladder or a bridge, and then we can pass, right?
Yes.
Otherwise, how we can pass? I mean, it doesn't say they will fly. It doesn't say.
I also read a verse that it was saying the heaven is away from here, and it's like 1 year, and then 2 years, and then 3 years.
Well, there's tons of stories, you know. It is crazy, but there is a bridge. The Muslim, they will go over it, and from where to where? From the earth into the heaven, and they will go through hell. Between, if we try to paint the picture here, so we will find the following. We will find like this. We will find this is the earth here, and this is the heaven here. And here we will draw in red the hell. Here there's hell. The Muslims when they go to the heaven, they have to go through hell, and there's a bridge. And according to many stories, or according to many verses, when the Muslims they go there, everyone will be burned based on his sin. However, many people, they will pass the bridge and they will be able to make it to heaven because now they are clean from their sin.
So that's so weird, because before they go to heaven, they have to get they have to get burned to repent from their sins. But if they kiss a black stone, they are forgiven. This is so strange.
Yeah, this is if you kiss the black stone or you touch the black stone, your sin is gone. You know, if you remember, it says وَمَا مِنْكُمْ إِلَّا وَارِدُهَا. We spoke about this before. The Quran confirmed that every human being is going to go to hell, is a must. Chapter 19, verse number 71. Not a single one of you, he will not go to heaven. I mean to hell. Everybody. Some scholars they say that is not including the prophets of God. Only normal people like you and me, all the people, all mankind, except prophets of God. So prophet of God, they will not go to hell, but the majority of people will go to hell first. So what they will do there, they will be burned, and for sure every scholar he give you different interpretation and different story because they are very confused about it. But what it confirmed for sure that everyone is going to go to hell. There's no exception. No exception. وَمَا مِنْكُمْ إِلَّا وَارِدُهَا. You know, if we go, let us see here, 19. This is not 19 actually, which was 9. Hold on. If we go to 19,
I just don't get it. Like these people that you talk to every single day, they call you every single day. They call you, especially this one person that every time he says, for argument's sake, I mean, he never comes with an answer. Like, I don't get it. They study so much, but they just like, it's a clear like effect, a clear answer that it's like, this is not how a loving God operates? Like
It
this is
doesn't matter. Let them do whatever they want. I mean, people, you know, they go crazy. It's not easy. You are showing them that Islam is a stupid, and then you want them to behave. It's okay. Read with me carefully here. وَمَا مِنْكُمْ إِلَّا وَارِدُهَا. There's not of you but will pass over it. This is an interpretation. The
Yeah.
bridge over hell is like a sharp edge of a sword. The first group to cross it will be passed like flesh. Okay, so what we learn from this, that in order to go to heaven, you have to pass over hell, and there's a bridge, correct?
Yeah.
Obviously, this is how Muhammad, he went to heaven,
Yes.
right? Because Muhammad, he used a donkey, and donkey is a physical being. And this is how he passed to heaven. He did not fly, he passed over a bridge. The funny Muhammad, he never described to us the way before he arrived to heaven. He never say anything. Never describe anything. It's funny, it's stupid, it's crazy.
The fact that you showed that people have to go through hell and their sins have to be forgiven, to be burned, is like crazy for me already to like even consider anything. My uncle, he told, when I was young, my uncle told me about the Islam, and he said that the Muslims, they treat Christians like dogs, and I used to think like this is not a loving God. So I never really wanted to study the Islam, but I hear your streams like every single like day almost from now lately, and these people, they keep arguing, they keep going in depth, they keep on studying, and they don't see it, and I don't know why.
No, my friend, they see it. You see, when somebody refuses what you are saying, doesn't mean that he don't see it, and doesn't mean even he don't agree. You see, they don't agree just in front of us, but between themselves they agree. They agree big time. But what do you want him to say? Do you want him to say Islam is bad, Islam is ugly?
No,
Islam,
but there was a guy calling you. There was a guy calling you.
He will not say
He was
that.
talking about the Jews and lying for deception's sake, like lying as in a good manner. But there's no way on doing that. There's no way. He was using an example that the guy was Christian, but he doesn't believe in anything now, and he used that if somebody comes on your door and if you're asking if you're hiding a Jew, and they would say no, and they were lying for something, for a good reason. But he was using this example, this analogy, for that reason, which is totally wrong. And he did get it, and he did understand it, but he didn't want to believe it.
No, he believe it, my friend. He believe it, but this will not be something he will say to you face to face, because the second he say that, he just got himself busted, and that's mean he agreed that he is a foolish for believing in that. You get
Then why do they keep calling you every single day and argue with you?
Because they feel they are insulted. This is their ID. This is their ID. And they want to defend their ID. A Muslim, when you talk about Islam, he don't take it like you are talking about Islam. You are talking about him, you know, because this is a stupid cult, and he called himself Muslim. He go on the street, and now people, they will listen to Christian Prince, and they will see how stupid Islam is, and he will look stupid too. So he is defending his ID more than he is defending his cult. All right. I understand that, and later you will find that many of those people who call me and get angry from me, they will leave Islam. They will leave. It's a must. I have a lot of people who call me, insult me, even they threaten me, we will kill you, we will find you, and now they are not Muslims. Some of them, they became Christian, some of them they became atheists, some of them they became agnostic, whatever they are. But people are leaving Islam left and right, because you see, people they can judge. I show the reference in front of them in the screen. Like now, the guy he insists that translation is false, but his Muslim website is giving the translation, not me.
Yeah.
He played a game that I don't speak Arabic because he thought I don't speak Arabic. The second I start reading Arabic for him, he start playing games, you know,
Yes.
and go to Google. go to Google. Google can give you many false, if we copy now any word in the Quran, it can give you many meaning for it because it's a software. It's not an accurate translation. But translation is made by you Muslims. Suddenly it became bad translation. By the way, I always say Muslim translation is a lie. I never say it's true. But a lie in Muslim translation, even that is not accepted by Muslim. This is how horrible what they see in the front of their eyes. Because it's horrible, he go in denial.
Yeah.
Not because it is good for him. When we show them that the Prophet and the Muslims, they still accept people to go around the Kaaba totally naked, and the guy he challenged me to show him that.
It surprised me also that like every day we talk about penis, we talk about vagina, we talk about sex. Like it's crazy. Like,
well, this is what the topic is. What I can do. I mean, my topic is not about something beautiful. It's about something crazy. Right?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for calling me.
Anyways, thank you very much, and thanks.
Take care. Muhammad, obviously he is not a good man. Why a man like Muhammad? He claimed to be a prophet of God, but yet he allowed people to go around the Kaaba and be naked. And actually the one who forbid going naked around the Kaaba, it was not Muhammad, it was Abu Bakr. Muhammad had no problem with it. But if you go in my book Sex and Allah, you will find that Muhammad there, he saw a woman, she is going around the Kaaba totally naked. He liked her private part, he liked her breast, he liked her ass, excuse my language. Because of that, he decided that it's not the right thing to have people going around the Kaaba. And actually the woman, she was singing a song when she was naked, you know. She was singing. It's very normal. I mean, it's very normal. The Arab, they do that, going around the Kaaba naked, and Muhammad is watching, is enjoying the show. I mean, imagine if the Kaaba now, they're still practicing that, the number of people who apply for visas to go and do Hajj will be 100 times more. Even non-Muslims will go, Hindus will go, American will go, Canadian will go. Nobody will go to be as a sex tourist nowhere. Kaaba will be #1 target for sex tourism. Naked show for free. Do we have any Abdul? And they say to us they are not pagan and they don't worship stones. And they say to me, show me where it says that people they used to touch the stone with their private part. And when I show it to him, he refused to read it, and he start making himself like as if laughing. Ah, you know Arabic? You claim you know Arabic? Where is that? You know? Yes, Farouk.
Hello.
Yes.
As you said about the half of the Quran is which number it can be?
Sorry, I didn't understand what.
It's central of the chapter. Which number can be?
It cannot be any because it is 114. So there is no way it can be. It have to be between them.
Tell me which number can
It cannot be. It cannot be. There's nothing. It's called the middle, because when you say the middle, You have to have a unique number. It is the middle. Do you understand? So if we
Yes.
have if
Until
the
something.
Quran, hold on. If we have a number, let us say 10. Let me show you. Let me explain to you. If we have uh, number 10, what is the middle of the
Sir,
number?
1 minute.
What is the number?
1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. I want one only.
If
Okay.
we have number 10,
I want to only 1 minute. One.
what
Only
one?
one.
What one? What
One.
one? What one?
One chapter to 57 count. How many you got?
What?
You count down one chapter to 57. How many chapter you got? Numbers.
57.
57.
Okay.
You count to 114 to 58 chapter. How many number you want? You got?
57.
57.
Hmm.
Yes, the same 57 only can get. It is the help of the Quran. No, you can 58.
Let me show you, my friend. Let me show you.
Okay.
In order to have a verse in the middle, we have to add one more chapter to the Quran. One more chapter, which would make it 115. So then,
No, what?
hold on. If the Quran is 115 chapter, that will make it, I will type the word, the numbers, 57, then number 58, and then
Yes.
we will have it from the other side.
Yes.
From the other side, we will have 57 again, 57 verses. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay, that will make what?
It's
That will make,
the-
hold on. That will make what?
Yes.
That will make number 58 is the middle. Do you agree?
No. You count down 114 to 58.
No,
How
my
many-
friend. This is the
how
one in
many
the
number?
middle.
You
This is the
forgot
one.
number-
You
forgot
cannot.
number 58.
Which one is 57? The one you choose. Which one is 57?
Yes. What
You see,
I'm saying is
Abdul,
1, 2,
I have no time for stupidity. Go and think about it at home by yourself. I have no place for stupidity. In order for this verse to be 57 to be in the middle, that's mean we should have equal number from both sides. Guys, do you understand what I'm saying? People, don't call me. I have no time for kids. People, do you understand what I'm saying? In order to have something in the middle, that's mean we have, let us say, if we say something in the middle, so what is in the middle? We have to have equal numbers from both sides. So what is the middle between 57 and 57? We have 57 from this side and 57 from this side. That will make it 58. So what you claim to be a miracle is stupid. Secondly, the one who put the chapter there is Uthman ibn Affan, not Allah. Is it your God Allah who made it 57? Just to show you how stupid you are. If we go and search the Quran, just to show you guys how we can debunk Islam very easy. He's trying to say to me that the number of iron in science is 57, but hold on. If you go and search for Quran according to revelation, Quran according to revelation, you will find that the chapter of 57, it was not 57. So what you are saying to me that the God is Uthman ibn Affan, not Allah. Oh boy. You see, the chapter 57 according to revelation is today chapter number 31. Do you see it? What according to revelation mean? The Muslims, after they received the Quran, they claim from their prophet, they change the order of chapters and verses. So my friend, you are being stupid twice. Stupid when you calculate the numbers, for they are wrong, Stupid when you thought that this is a miracle from Allah, because it is not Allah who decide where this verse is located. It was Muslims long after that. If we go and look for the chapter of Al-Hadid, the one you call it Al-Hadid, you will find that this is a chapter 94, which means it was at the end of the Quran. Abdul, I understand that you Muslims are slow. It's okay. Camel urine is not helping. It's okay. But you cannot oversmart Christian Prince. It's not okay. You are no match. So now how you explain to me that Allah he got it wrong, but Uthman he got it right according to you? For Allah he did not send it 57. Allah he sent it 94 at the end of the Quran. This is how stupid and silly your argument. Bankrupt people, desperate, trying to find something right about their book. They cannot find someone like Jesus in their book, who say to the deaf man or the blind man or the dead man or the one who cannot walk, walk, see, get from the grave. They cannot find that. So they try to find in numbers, they try to create a fabricated miracles, which is funny and stupid. The same as the miracle number 19, and I made a video about it. You can go and watch it and see how stupid it is. Do you see how easy we debunk their stupidity? And that is a sign of frustration. They could not find Jesus, someone like Jesus. We don't have Jesus, the one who walk in water. Even the Quran says he created from the mother bird. We don't have that. So what we will do? Oh, brother, sister, if you open chapter 57 and you will find the chapter number 57 in the middle of the Quran. And if you go to the science, you will find that this is the chapter of the iron. And because this is the chapter of the iron, this is the miracle, because the number of iron is 57. Thank you very much. But this is not true. This is absolutely false. And Allah did not send chapter number 57. He sent it as 94. If the one who made it 57 is God, that means Uthman is God. There's one thing I cannot live with: stupidity. You see, I always ask the Lord, and I am very thankful that I am not stupid, because stupidity is a great problem. Will change you, will make you useless. Yes, call, you can call me. Stupidity is like, it's like you are ill, and you find yourself swimming in like in a sewage. Didn't you even think about it, that even Uthman is the one who made the Quran you have? This is not even the number of Allah. Why Allah did not bring the iron as number 57, as long it's a miracle? Hello?
Hey CP, how you doing?
I'm fine, my friend. Go ahead.
Am I loud and clear?
Yes, you are loud. Go ahead.
I've just been listening to you over the last couple of days. And it still never ceases to amaze me how Muslims they don't keep to their own scripture. They just, you show them, you say something, well, you say anything, you know, the sky is blue. And then you show them the scripture, and it's like, well, it doesn't say that. No, it doesn't say that. And you point to it, and they look at it on the screen and say, well, it doesn't say that. And you give them the reference, and you tell them to look it up, and they say it doesn't say that. You know, like there was a guy a couple days ago, and I wanted to call you. On the screen, I think it had Shaitan on the, you know.
Okay.
It was a Shaitan on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
The one when you say when you said where Muhammad said all Muslims have a Shaitan.
Yeah, he keep insisting that this is a genie. I say to him, say Shaitan, he says it's a genie. It's a Shaitan, it's a genie. And not only that, the guy he went all over you know Facebook, etc. He's saying Christian Prince is defeated.
Yeah, you know.
It like, says in the front of our eyes, Shaitan. He say it's a genie. It's a Shaitan. It's a genie. It says there in the front of my eyes, Shaitan. It's a genie.
You know, and it's you know, I could understand it maybe if you were translating it as Shaitan.
Yeah.
But you know, it says on the screen,
my friend,
Shaitan.
Let me get some water, and you can explain to the guys here what you are trying to say. Go ahead, if you don't mind.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Basically, my point is that Muslims they don't really have integrity about the scripture. Their entire claim to the Abrahamic faith is that Muhammad got a revelation from Allah, that it came via Jibril, and word for word, it is the word of God. And because of that, they claim Muhammad is a prophet and all the other outlandish stuff that they claim. But when we look at it, we see that, you know, they don't believe it. They don't hold to it. They have an idea that they got from somewhere, tradition most likely, that Muhammad is this and Allah is like that. But then when you show them on the screen what the Quran actually says, it's different from what they believe, and then they just deny it. They just deny it. And it's simple as that. They, at the end of the day, they don't really hold the Quran to be sacred. It's not really sacred. Muhammad is sacred, and what they believe about Muhammad is sacred. But the Quran itself, it's not really sacred at all. Everything about their belief, they adjust to cast Muhammad in this prophetic light for the benefit of Muhammad. That's really their faith. And what the Quran says is secondary to that. And likewise, they have to argue that Jesus is not God, because Jesus, the biblical Jesus, is actually the biggest obstacle to the prophet of Muhammad. Because if Jesus is God, via any vehicle, the word of God, as Christians believe, then Muhammad is not a prophet. Why would you need a prophet if you already have the word of God? And so they actually go through leaps, gymnastics, to argue first that Jesus is not God. If you listen to them, like when they go along with CP, he'll show them this, they'll be on a topic, and then as soon as Jesus' name is mentioned, is that, well, Jesus is not God. They jump to that because that polemic is in their scripture. Well, they always not in the scripture, in their doctrine.
And they are not even consistent with their own logic. Like they say to you things, and then the second you get them busted, they swallow it. Like the guy who called me before about the miracle, the prophecy in the book of Jeremiah. I don't know if you were watching.
Yes,
so,
I want to mention that too.
So why you are asking me how come we cannot find this, but you don't want to answer how come we cannot find that? You know,
Yes, a double standard.
why we cannot find Muhammad, the name Ahmad, in the New Testament? You need to explain to us. If Allah he told Jesus about to say that there is a prophet, his name is Ahmad after me, why Allah did not protect that prophecy to confirm? Isn't it important? Otherwise, why Allah he told Jesus to say that? There's no point, right? If this prophecy will not be preserved, why Allah is even saying that? If nobody will hear of it later, you know what I mean? What the point? The point of me saying to you, say that there's a prophet will come after me is Ahmad. That's mean I am saying to you, I will keep this promise that people, when time come, they will read it and they can see it to confirm you.
Yeah, that's
Okay, so
Yeah,
so
but more-
if we cannot find it, so Allah, what is the point of him saying there's a prophet after me will come, his name is Ahmad? Why he said that?
Yeah, why you say that? Well, and more than that, why is it in the Quran if it's not there as a confirmation of Muhammad? You know, that's clearly why Muhammad was saying it in the Quran anyway.
Same time, how you come 600 years after Jesus saying something nobody heard of in the last 600 years, where we can find the reference of Muhammad or Ahmad in any book? The Muslim, they found they say there's a book, it's called the Bible of Barnabas, right? But the Muslim themselves didn't agree with it. This is a fabricated Bible written long after that, and they claim that the Messiah himself is Muhammad himself.
Yeah.
You know? So
Yeah, well, yeah, but a couple of things like, okay, so Muslims claim that they have all the prophets, where they really don't. It's just Muhammad telling them what to believe about all the prophets. But let's put that aside. If they've got all these prophets, okay, so with the other prophets, like you mentioned John, they all, well, who is John? Who is Matthew? These guys, they want to get meticulous and look at it with a microscope. Every other prophet, every other apostle. But then Muhammad comes 600 years later, and he's got no evidence for what he says, no witnesses for what he says. Actually, he has evidence to prove that he's a false prophet. But the standard is completely different. See, even Jesus, criticism of Jesus aside, why don't you hold Muhammad to the same scrutiny that you hold every other prophet to? You know, Daniel, Isaiah, you know, John, Paul. Why don't you hold Muhammad to the same level of scrutiny? They don't. You know, it's just like the Quran, that they want to believe what they want to believe. And they're going to twist whatever they can twist to get
even
there.
the Quran confirmed that the messenger of Jesus, they did miracles, you know.
Yeah.
So why Muhammad is the only one who don't have any, and what is the point of that? Why? What is the secret behind Muhammad is the only person he have nothing?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I made a note about that yesterday. Man, you've been putting in a lot of work, CP. You came on twice yesterday.
Yeah, see, it's like I cannot. I'm being tempted to do good.
I understand what it is. You be real with me. Just what it is you see stupid stuff and you just can't take it,
I
right?
cannot take it. Absolutely, I cannot take it. You know, like it's like, oh boy, not again, not again. You know, not again.
What was it yesterday? Was it Islam doesn't want Sharia law? Was that the headline?
Islam teach separation between mosque and government.
Yeah, mosque and state.
Yeah. Madness. You know.
I will admit that is probably the dumbest and most incorrect headline I've seen about Islam in a long time.
People believe in it. People believe in it. People, the reason they, you know, as long as you are publishing in Washington Post or Washington or in CNN, I mean, people believe it.
Yeah, but I mean, if there ever was any religion that combines religion and state, that is Islam.
It is the same as the movies we watch about those aliens who come from the sky and they wanna consume our body to make energy to grow. You know,
Yeah.
So they grab a human being and they suck his blood because they want to live. You know, that is Islam. Islam is a government, and the growth of this government is by the blood of a human being. Just today, how many people get killed because of suicide bomber in Iraq, in Afghanistan, in Somalia, in Syria, in everywhere? Where? What's happening around the world because of Islam? And what the Muslims they want exactly in those countries, those who they are doing jihad, not a normal Muslim. Normal Muslim, most of them actually they don't want Islam. You know, you see, even those Abdul, the one is calling me, and they are so excited. If you ask them to practice the Sharia law, they will be the first one to run and ask for asylum.
Oh yeah. Yeah, most of those guys, especially the Western guys, they just don't know. They're just bless their heart. They don't know.
No, literally, they will ask for asylum. You know, if you go, like, I mean, I've been in Asia all over. If you go in the month of Ramadan, you will find number one tourist coming to Asia are Muslims. They go to Philippines, they go to Hong Kong, they go to Thailand, especially the countries where there's sex tourism. All of them, they go to drink, they go to the bar, they go, etc. That's because they don't have a freedom. You want to see really how many of them they like Ramadan? Give them a freedom not to have Ramadan. All right? Give them freedom to pray or not to pray, and then we will know. You will see a guy, he cannot even make, like, you know, you might think that those are rich people. They are not rich. Most of them, they are poor. They save the last 3 months salary. He leave his wife in Saudi Arabia and he fly to Thailand in order to have some fun, and then he go back home. His beard is grows, and he is a praying in the mosque, and he is a good guy, and God is good supposedly. You know. Yeah. In the TV, they speak to us about the good God and the good Allah and etc. But then they support a prince who cut a person who got inside the embassy pieces, and he made him shish kebab. Did you see the Muslims striking in the street like crazy? The one who is forcing justice is a Christian countries, not Muslim countries. You know?
No, I didn't.
You don't know what happened to this guy Khashoggi? The one who went to Saudi embassy. Yeah. Nobody mind. I mean, nobody care. Who care? A guy who went inside the embassy and they cut him pieces. So what a big deal. And the only one is fighting for that, either the enemy of Saudi Arabia, which is Qatar, for they are considering Saudi Arabia is their biggest threat, trying to force every newspaper to attack Saudi Arabia, like Washington Post, CNN, even some senators in the Congress. But the truth is, the only one is trying to defend the human right is a countries which is not Islamic.
Yeah.
You know, and the funny, they made Saudi Arabia the head of the Human Rights Council in United Nations for the last year.
Yeah, but well,
they are the head of the Human Rights Council.
Yeah, but human rights. How do I say this? You're trying to, from a Muslim, from an Islamic point of view, they do practice human rights because the rights they give you are the rights that you have according to Islam. I mean, in their mind, Islam is right and wrong. The Quran is right and wrong.
Yeah, but the Quran does not consider me as a human.
You're right.
Yeah.
Right, but the Muslims don't. They still think.
So how we can call it a human right? If I am, if the Quran described me as an animal, how I can say that this is a human right?
Right. But my point is, the rights, notwithstanding the rights that the Quran says that you have, those are the rights they think you deserve. Like, what was the guy that the Andrew Chowdhury guys as well? Is a Muslim. You know, for us, an innocent person is a Muslim.
Yeah.
You know, you're not a Muslim, so you're not innocent.
Yeah, the same.
You don't deserve everything.
Remember the interview with the BBC with this guy Anjem Chawadri? They said to him, "Why you don't condemn the killing of innocent people in the attack in London?" He said, "You know, why I want to condemn them? You know, they are. Why I want to condemn them?" He said to him, "Well, they are innocent." He said, "No, in the eyes of Islam, you are not honest unless you are a Muslim. You are not innocent unless you are a Muslim." He said, "Are you kidding me?" He said, "No. In Islam, you are only innocent only if you are a Muslim."
Only if you're Muslim.
Yeah.
So killing you is not violating your rights.
Absolutely.
According to them.
Yeah, you are not under the protection of Islam because you are not paying jizya. Therefore, it's okay to kill you.
That's the thing, you know. And I often now I'll bring this a similar topic up with friends of mine and such, that not in the topic of Islamic debates, but just general liberalism, Western liberalism. Human rights is largely a Christian invention. You know,
Absolutely.
love your enemy. Where does that come from? That is Jesus.
Actually,
That's what it is.
actually, even the first establishment, which was used to be before, it's called the United Nations. I forgot the name. You know, I don't know what the name in English. I don't know the Arabic. So, like, it have a group which is only Christian nations are the first to establish that. The first organization to help people in war, injury, charity, it was the Red Cross, Christian organization. And now the Muslims, they have what is called the Crescent Cross. It's a crescent, you know.
Red Crescent.
So they are trying to copy us, trying to say we are people who believe in human right. But how you can believe in human right when the Quran practicing everything against your human right? When the Quran teaching injustice, even the Quran itself, even for Muslims, as an example, the Quran says about lesbians that if they commit, if two lesbians you got them busted, you jail them until they die. But if it's a gay, insult him with sandals, and if he repent, let him go. Later, Muhammad, he changed that, he made it death. But what kind of justice that if it's a guy who is doing that, which is really ugly, compared to a woman, you know, because, you know, it's an action, real action. A man is doing a man, and yet the punishment for the women is not equal to the punishment of the man. Why, if a woman she does that with women, the punishment is not the same? Any Muslim can explain to us? What is different? What is different? Why, if a man he does a man sexually, the punishment for him is to beat him with sandals and let him go if he repent. But if it's a woman, there is no repentance, and we will jail them until they die.
Yeah.
Hypocrisy.
Yeah.
What kind of justice? Where is the human rights?
Yeah. What is the standard? You know, what is the standard? What makes it so much worse?
Which make it
that
like,
they deserve
okay,
a worse
if
punishment?
you are a gay and you are a Muslim, we beat you by sandal, but if you are a lesbian, we will humiliate you until the last day of your life, and we will jail you.
Yeah. CP, something else that got mentioned yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, you talked to a lot of guys. Anyway, the guy said, he says, well, once we determine, I think it was yesterday, it may have been Saturday, but anyway, he says, well, once we determine that it is from God, you know, that it's from God, then we should take whatever it says as truth, regardless. I think you were asking him about the women having sperm come from the backbone.
Yeah. Okay.
You want him about that.
Okay.
And he tried to make the case, well, look, you know, if we know the Quran is from God, then whatever it says, that's just it.
That's it.
You know, that we should take it.
Absolutely.
Okay. I wrote that down because its logic is circular. It's like, remember when you asked me about kissing the black stone? You know, why'd you kiss? Why is the black stone holy?
Yeah.
You know, no. Why'd you kiss the black stone? Because it's holy.
And why it's holy? Because he kissed it.
Yeah, why is it holy? Because he kissed it. Yeah. You know, but they actually do that with the Quran, though. See what that guy just said. So, see, the point on the table is the Quran actually from God? That's the point. Is it from God?
That's it.
You know, so his rationale, not to single him out, but Muslims' rationale as to why the Quran is sacred is because it comes from Muhammad. Okay. So the Quran comes from Muhammad. Okay, so who is Muhammad? Why do we care? Why is he, you know, why do we care who Muhammad is? Well, Muhammad brought us the Quran. It's circular like that. You know, they follow the Quran because it came from Muhammad. And then they follow Muhammad because Muhammad brought the Quran.
And they kiss the stone because Muhammad kissed the stone.
And they kiss the stone because Muhammad kissed the stone.
And why Muhammad kissed the stone? Because it's holy. And why it's holy? Because Muhammad kissed it.
Yeah. You know, but they do the same thing. See, if the point on the table is whether the Quran is valid or not, then the Quran has to stand on its own. You can't say as evidence, well, the Quran is holy because Muhammad brought it. Okay, well, who is Muhammad? You know, if Muhammad's going to give testimony for the Quran, then Muhammad has to prove his own merit without the Quran. If you can establish that Muhammad is somebody who should be followed, who is a prophet, then what his revelation is will be valid. But he has to prove it he has to prove himself first, then you take his revelation. Or likewise, if you want to say, well, we know Muhammad is a prophet, well then why? Because he brought the Quran. Then you have to test the Quran and see if it holds up on its own. And if it holds up, then you can say, well, the one who brought it is prophet. Now, problem with both of those is they both fall short quite easily, and they can't prove it. But I made a note of that because I want to mention this circular logic. Like, you know, you have to, these things have to be able to stand apart on their own. And, well, they don't, especially because both of them claim to be part of a larger tradition. Muhammad claimed to be not just a prophet, but part of a whole line of prophets. And the Quran, they claim, is part of a whole line of scriptures. And, you know, they neither one of them can live up to the claims, but yeah, that's the claim. What can we do?
Well, we are exposing it. Right?
Yeah, well,
we're exposing their claims. All their claims is false, and they cannot back it up. And the second you get them busted, they start screaming and shouting and acting like kids.
Yeah, the moment you ask them about it, they start screaming and shouting and whatever. No.
Yeah,
last note I have here now. You have other people calling you?
I have text people. They wanna. There's a guy. His name is Muhammad Zakaria. Suppose he will call. Let me
say this. Let me say this one thing, and then I'll let you go. To the guy earlier about the Matthew 27, that's just a difference in the way that they group the scrolls. When he's making the point, well, it says it's in Jeremiah, but I can't find it in Jeremiah. It's in Zechariah and all that kind of stuff. First of all, he's trying to filibuster. He does not hold the Quran to the same standard. But in that time, remember, you don't have a compiled, coherent Bible at the time. The Old Testament books were written in scrolls, and they grouped them differently. You had the law, and you had the prophets, and you had the Psalms. And then I think in the prophets, you had two prophets. So they were earlier and later prophets. And Jeremiah would have been the first one in, I think, the latter prophets. So when they would say, well, this is written in Jeremiah, or make reference to Jeremiah, it's not just Jeremiah they referring to the individual book of Jeremiah. All those prophets would be considered in that because they would be referring to the whole group. So, and if the guy really cared to know that, he could have looked that up with a simple Google search, but he just, he's just trying to get you off. He's trying to get you off Islam's case. You're too busy busting Muhammad in the jaw.
Yeah, well,
he's trying to stop you.
For me, I don't really. Here we go. Actually, it's he try, but whoever is listening, he learned something new. Many of them, they knew the answer already, but many they do not know, which was very helpful. But the whole point is, they try to take you away from talking about their prophet. They play all kind of games in order not to reach there.
Yeah. So
here we go. I was doing dishes and I heard you in there that they look at the introduction. I I heard you in the other day playing Matthew chapter 27. So where we can find, like in the other day, see, like this idea is stuck in his head, and there is no way this guy, he did not ask the question before. I don't believe so. You know, I believe this question he asked many times, and he got the answer many times.
Oh, CP, and he researched that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He researched that,
and he will come, and he will come, and he will call another Christian tomorrow or next week, and he will say to the same question he said to me.
Yeah, but for whoever's listening, you know, let them come. The Bible and the Christian tradition, it holds up to the scrutiny. Islam does not. That's the difference. One of the things that CP does is he tries to tell the Christians, hey, don't play defense so much. We will get caught up. We're so eager to tell you about Jesus. As soon as they say something about Jesus, we'll be talking about the Bible and whatever, and we'll stop exposing the cult. That's actually a mistake. The true act of love is they need to know that the false prophet is false.
And not only that, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time when you answer them, because a Muslim is not listening. You see, if now I answered him, okay, can we continue the conversation? Why your prophet name is not mentioned? Why we cannot find the prophecy? He suddenly he don't want to talk no more.
Yeah.
The other guy before him is the same. You know, they try, show me where in the Old Testament it says a Trinity. The second I start showing him, he said, this is corrupt. So why you're asking me? This is why I don't go to the Bible, because I'm wasting my time when I speak to them. Those people are not asking questions to learn, as they claim. They are asking questions to make us question our faith.
Right. So who are you helping? See, if he's not listening, if he baits you into talking about the Bible, and he's not listening to your answer, and he still believes in the false prophet, who are you helping by taking that bait?
He's just trying to avoid us from talking about his prophet. As simple as that.
It's as simple as that, you know. So to help him, you need to expose the falsehood that he believes in. You know, the end is approaching all of us all, and we all have to give an account. You know, they need to know that the false prophet is false. I mean, it's simple as that. CP, I appreciate you for talking to me.
All right.
I keep listening, man, and go on to the next person. Thank you.
His truth remains. Christ set you free. Chains are broken, hearts redeemed in His mercy. We are made whole. Christ set you free. New beginnings now we see. Living waters overflow our soul. With every breath we glorify His name. He lifts the broken, heals the lame. The cross has conquered fear and shame. We stand forgiven, free from blame. No higher love, no greater King. In Christ alone, new life begins. Christ set you free. Chains are broken, hearts redeemed in His mercy. We are made whole. Christ set you free. New beginnings now we see. Living water overflow our soul. No more sorrow, no more shame. We are covered by His name. Grace unending, love so deep. In His promises we live. No more chains to bind our hearts. We rise again with brand new starts. From ashes we are lifted high. From morning